Join me as I try to turn store-bought Jell-O and pudding into homemade candy. Can I pull it off? Making candy from scratch can be intimidating, especially when you think about all the complicated recipes and special equipment needed. But what if I told you that you can create delightful and colorful homemade sweets using just a few simple ingredients from your local grocery store? Store-bought Jell-O and pudding are about to become your new best friends in the world of candy making. We've all been there, scrolling through social media, seeing beautiful homemade candies and thinking, wow, I totally can't make that at home. The recipes seem too complicated, and the equipment required looks too expensive. But I'm here to tell you that's not entirely true. You don't need a professional kitchen or a lot of experience to make amazing candies. One of the biggest misconceptions about making candy at home is that you need a lot of special equipment. But the truth is, you can start making candy with just a few basic tools. And when it comes to using store-bought Jell-O and pudding, the process becomes even simpler. Another challenge people face is finding the right recipe. With so many options out there, it can be hard to know where to start. But by using Jell-O and pudding as your base, you can experiment with different flavors and colors to create something truly unique. So let's get started. To make our candy, we'll need a few cups of boiling water, some store-bought Jell-O and pudding, and a bit of patience. First, we'll dissolve the Jell-O in boiling water, then add in our pudding mix. Stir until it's fully incorporated, and then we'll let it cool down a bit. As we walk through this process, I want you to think about all the possibilities. What flavors would you like to try? What colors would you like to see? The beauty of this recipe is that it's totally customizable. Once we have our mixture ready, we'll pour it into a lined baking dish and let it set in the fridge. The waiting game is always the hardest part, waiting for it to set. But trust me, it's worth it. After a few hours, we can finally cut our candy into fun shapes and enjoy the fruits of our labor. The vibrant colors and textures are so much fun to play with. The moment of truth has finally arrived. It's time to taste our creations. I have to say, I'm really surprised by how amazing they turned out. The flavors are so bright and the texture is just right. Recap the magic. Boil some water, mix with Jell-O and pudding, pour into a dish, and let